Much debate and research has been done on how exactly teaching should look like in the 21st century. I received my school education in the 20th century, and when I went to school it was common practice for teachers to place a textbook in front of us or to write something on the board and then offer the simple yet daunting line, "Copy that." We had little opportunity to talk to teachers or other learners in the class. For me, lessons seemed to drag so much that I wasn't engaged in the content of the subject. I'm proud to say that I became a teacher in spite of the education I received. I believe that I could and would do a better job. Every lesson that I created as a teacher, regardless of the technology I use, needs to be relevant. If it does not link to something that learners will use in real life, why should I teach it? As a teacher, try to find relevance of everything you teach. Illustrate this to your class with real-world examples. Your lesson needs to be challenging. You have to stretch the learners to gain new knowledge and a higher level of understanding. It is important to engage the learners, make sure that they are actively part of the lesson and not just silent observers. And now that I have discovered the potential of ICT, I believe your task to make the learning relevant, challenging, engaging is made easier through the use of technology in the classroom. Here is a few reasons. Technology can change the way we teach, offering us effective ways to reach different types of learners and assess the understanding through multiple means. When you do integrate technology effectively into the subject you teach, you will find that you also grow into the roles of an advisor, coach, or a context expert. Technology helps me make teaching and learning more meaningful and fun. With technology tools, learners are more likely to stay engaged on task, reducing behavior problems in classrooms. In the reading section of this lesson, you will read 40 more reasons why teachers felt it important to integrate technology. Before we turn our attention to some classroom examples and reading pieces, here is just a point of caution. Because technology rapidly changes and affects learners and teachers' lives in and out of the classroom, it is important that the integration of technology is carefully considered and implemented. Remember that at the center of what we do stands good teaching. Do not let the use of technology allow you to focus less on the content and your teaching practice. Remember that when you add technology to bad teaching, you do not improve the teaching. No, you rather end up with expensive bad teaching. Let's look at two very different classroom examples. The Hard Times video comes from the movie based on the book The Hard Times by Charles Dickens. And the other video showcases two classrooms on two different continents working together through Skype. As you watch these two examples, note that they stand on two opposites of the classroom engagement spectrum. Which of these represents what happens in your classroom the closest?